Hello friends, it's me. Today we're checking out some people who did some dumb things on the internet. Let's do the blizzard test on our smoothie. You know, it's not coming out. It passed the test. Yeah, you were kind of asking for it at that point. Like, what you holding it upside down for so long for? Like, wow, it worked. Quickly, flip it back over. No, let's keep it upside down until it comes out. You know, gravity's a thing. Why the gravity ain't gravitying? Oh, just kidding. Gotta make sure it still works. Girl, like when you go to DQ and order a blizzard and they're like, whoa, that spilled a lot of water. They do it for a hot second to show you it works. Because obviously, if you keep something upside down for long enough, it's gonna come out. She fell asleep during her tattoo appointment. Wait a second, that's not what I wanted. What do you mean? So you see, the screen was black. You fool, that's not the tattoo I wanted. Or maybe there was a flower under there, and then the screen fell asleep, and then she just started filling it in. Like, you wanted this, right? And she knocked out her tattoo artist mid-tattoo. The acting was revolutionary. Honestly, deserves an Oscar. POV, you've been stuck on an escalator for over 2 hours because the power went out. Ugh. When will they turn the stairs back on? You know, if only we had legs to walk up the stairs. You know, life is so difficult when your brain is smooth. Oh. You've seen these before. Cupping, they usually do it on your back to promote blood flow and increase circulation, especially to areas that don't get any circulation. And if you're gonna pop one right on your forehead, just watch. Take it off. Girl, hurry up.
I'm literally afraid.
It's gonna stay like that. Ah! It's bruised from lack of blood flow. Girl, I'm gonna be walking around with the moon of shame for the next 2 weeks. If I pop one of those on my head, the moment it starts to change color, I would pop it off immediately. No, she's like, let's leave it.
Look how dark that is.
Let's see how dark I can make this. You know, if you got bangs or nowhere to be, then why not? That is low-key kind of funny. Cupping feels so good when you do it on your face, but I've never like left it in one area and let it simply suction the life out of one spot. So somebody on Twitter posted, y'all don't be uncomfortable wearing stuff like this. And whoa, Vicky replied, unexpectable for real. We got to do better. Unexpectable. Is that even a word? She meant to say unacceptable. Unexpectable. There is no way. Y'all have a phone with autocorrect built into it and be making mistakes like this in 2025. Unexpectable for real. This is why y'all need to stay in school. Guys, I got onto the wheel. I don't even know what to say. Her baby daddy in his deathbed at the hospital. And she out here filming a TikTok dance while her sugar daddy is on his deathbed. We as a generation are so cooked. I don't even know what to say anymore. I can't tell you guys how many people have done this. It's not just her. This dude. That wasn't even like a thick smoothie. Oh, look, for a split second, it's not going down. Let's spill the protein shake all over the setup. Was it worth this little video? To stop everything you're doing, waste half a roll of paper towels and get down on your knees and scrub your entire setup for the next 30 minutes for this little video. No, because I've done this before. I'm sure most of us have done this before. It is not fun. It's on the walls too. It's gonna be smelling like a peanut butter protein shake for the next 6 months. Something tells me he didn't even get to enjoy a single sip of this before he decided to test the viscosity of the shake. When you ask your undomesticated friend to boil water in your electric kettle. She put it where? On the stove, girl, it's electric, you plug it in. I thought we put it on the stove and heat it up. Girl, this is a hot mess. First, the stove is ruined, the kettle, the whole apartment in smoke. Yeah, it is a miracle the fire alarm didn't go off yet. Bro, all I wanted was a cup of tea. I everything is ruined. I would not know how to deal with a friend like this. Like, you should be able to know basic things. I grew up in a household where I had to make my dad tea every single afternoon. But like, girl, if you don't know how to use a kettle, just ask. Like, do I plug this thing in? Do I put it on the stove? Like, how does this thing work? Like, don't be shy, don't guess. It's better to ask than to guess and almost set somebody's apartment on fire. You know, the best part about this, at least she ruined the back left burner and not the front left one, because that's the only one I'd be using, is the one in the front left. That's the best burner. POV, it's your apartment, so you can do what you want. Sorry, mom. The oil down the drain. This goes against everything you've ever learned. Bro, don't do this. Doing this once or twice, okay, fine, who cares? But like, over time, it's gonna ruin the drain. And then when you have drainage issues, you're gonna remember all the oil that you poured down there. Like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. First time taking a taxi. I think the driver is trying to touch me. I am so scared. Bro, you took his seatbelt. He's trying to get it back. Oh, better start recording so I can put this on TikTok. How you gonna reach all the way over there and grab a seatbelt? Plug it in next to you. This is low-key diabolical. Like, well, you said put on your seatbelt. I didn't know which one. You know, I guess every seatbelt in the car is fair game, right? Poor dude wondering what happened to his seatbelt. Like, why can't I pull it? Why is this stuck? This is low-key evil. Glad we study physics. How to fill up water bottle from water fountain. That is a weird looking water fountain. Are you sure that's from drinking from? Cause why are you built like that? It looks like they don't want you putting your head in there or your bottle. Girl, that's not working. I feel like the only way to do this is to, come on, just rotate it. There is a way to do this. Agonizing to watch. Bro, come on. Please. Yeah, surely there must be a better way. Like positioning the water bottle at a different angle. I think this is the most infuriating video yet. Like, I'm stressed out watching this.
He put the entire thing in the freezer. The entire thing. How the fuck am I gonna not only this. How the hell am I gonna? He put it in the package. In the freezer.
These are gonna be defrosting on the counter for a while. And a while, I mean a few days before we can enjoy this Kirkland chicken. You can't be doing that. Rookie mistake. You know, this is why I don't like buying things in bulk and freezing them, because when you do buy a bunch of meat from Costco, you have to separate it into little baggies and then freeze it. Cause girl, this log of ground beef is gonna take days to defrost. Ain't nobody got time for that. You know, I made this mistake when I bought a 10-pound rock of Japanese Wagyu, but like, it came unsliced, so it's just like sitting in my freezer and has been for the past year now, and I'm scared to defrost it because once I defrost it, I will have to eat the whole thing, and I can't be eating that much Wagyu. And then there's this dude. Why the noodles ain't cooked? The broth is heated up. It's still in plastic. You have to unwrap the plastic from the noodles. How do you not notice this? Like, my noodles looking extra shiny today. Aw, don't worry about it. I'll just microwave it and have a nice little microplastic soup. After microwaving that, I wouldn't even, throw the whole thing away. I wouldn't even want to eat that. You know, some of y'all got so many microplastics in your body that you're considered recyclable. Yeah, I made the cake. Look how pretty it is. I can't even say nothing because I have fallen victim to this many times. Instead of taking your camera and putting it up like, hello, yes, this is the pie. No, look, let me show you it vertically until it falls out. I have learned this the hard way. This is an incorrect way to display your food. Also, why it fall out so easily? That thing is like 90% frosting. Where's the cake? Now your cake is in shambles. This is your reminder to make a gingerbread house with your friends. And add a cookie dough? I don't see no gingerbread. Yeah, and then when you bake it, it turns into a slop house. Yay! You know, the end result is the same. Eat cookie. Eat cookie with friends. Doesn't matter the shape. Like, bro, what did you think was gonna happen when you take cookie dough sheets and bake them vertically? Same thing that happens when you put something outside in the sun. Day. POV, watching Erwan rob the US with a $19 strawberry while I eat my $1.75 box in Europe. Wow, must be nice. Unfortunately, there is nowhere to get a box of strawberries for $1.75 in the US. If you guys didn't know, this expensive grocery store in California called Erwan is selling a $19 strawberry from Japan. Yes, one single strawberry costs $19. And some people are saying it's the best strawberry strawberry they've ever had, and others are like, oh, it'll just taste like a regular strawberry. I mean, it costs that much because it's from Japan. It's not free to fly something that far and have it available for you to purchase in peak freshness. You know, the other day I bought a box of Harry's Berries, which $25 for a box of the most perfect strawberries you will ever consume. Now that was worth it. It came with maybe like 20 something strawberries and they were all amazing. Tastes like they were fresh picked from a strawberry patch. But still, it's so expensive. I mean, $20 pack of strawberries versus $19 strawberry. Both are ridiculous, but unfortunately this makes more sense. POV, forget to let the boiling oil cool down before putting it in a plastic container. Oh no, that is hot oil all over your vinyl floors. What will you do? Bro, there is nothing in this world more annoying to clean up than an oil spill. Yeah, let's do something about this. No, record the video of the hot oil going down the countertops and onto the cabinets. You know, that oil looks really clean. You know, you can reuse oil. Like, it still looks really clean. Like, they just made some fries with it. And what, you're gonna put it in a container and throw it away? You know, I don't care. As long as I'm not the one to clean it, I don't care. Ruin your own floors. It's not my problem. I know that kitchen gonna be smelling like a McDonald's for the next 2 weeks. My nighttime snack went terribly wrong.
I ate the whole half of it.
Did she eat the paper?
Let me see your burrito.
It was this big. I ate the whole thing. It's not funny. Oh my gosh, what did I do?
What do you mean what I do? You ate half a piece of paper. I know, low-key happens to the best of us. When you so hungry, you eat the burger and the wrapper too. Ain't nobody there to stop you. Okay, this is weird and I wonder if it happens to anyone else. When I eat something with paper and I eat the paper, somehow the paper gets chewed up and stuck in my teeth and then I pull it out later and that's when I realize I ate the wrapper because it gets like bunched up and somewhere hidden in my teeth or gums. I don't know, it like comes out. I feel like I never actually swallow it. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Ow! I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.